The United States has said it is revoking all visas for South Sudanese passport holders. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio made the announcement on Saturday, adding that any new arrivals from South Sudan would also be blocked. Rubio said the reason for revoking visas was that South Sudan's government had failed to accept the return of its repatriated citizens. This is America's first such measure, singling out all passport holders from a particular country since President Donald Trump returned to the White House. South Sudanese nationals had been granted temporary protected status by the Biden administration. This designation was set to expire in May. Let's bring in correspondent Patrick Yet, joining us live from Juba in South Sudan. Hi there, Patrick. Patrick, how is this revoking of all U.S. visas for South Sudanese being received in the country?
Yes, Hannah, the South Sudanese people have been reacting to this majorly online because this news came at night and many people have been talking about this, and many people are actually in shock because in as much as since violence broke out in South Sudan in 2013, there have been strained relationship between South Sudan and the American government. The American government, the successive governments in America have maintained that they are with the people of South Sudan. That's why there have been sanctions in the past, but individuals, especially in the government or in the army, were the ones who are sanctioned. It was not a blanket sanction. So for many people now, they are shocked because this is actually punishing everybody, if you may call it, including those who contributed nothing to making whatever decision it is about the people who are supposed to be deported from the United States of America. And here, previously, the foreign ministry said it was not actually refusing to bring these people who are deported back to South Sudan, but that it wanted to verify that these are really South Sudanese people. So this verification is what has taken longer than what the American government wanted, and it has reached to this level. So, Hannah, many South Sudanese people are shocked with this decision.
So, Patrick, moving forward, what kind of impact is this expected to have?
The impact is huge. The impact is huge. First, let me say America has been actually a very close ally to South Sudan, including during the time when this country was at war between southern and northern then Sudan. America has assisted this country a lot. The independence of this country alone is also largely attributed to America. And America took a lot of South Sudanese refugees during the time of the war. So many family members of South Sudanese people live in the U.S., and also there are many people who study in the U.S. So it's going to affect students who study in the U.S. Some of them have come for holiday home. They cannot go back. Then now, we also have a basketball team, which of course is the top in Africa. And this team, majority of the members who play in this team are actually playing in the league in the U.S. Now they will not definitely be able to come back when this decision stands, because if they come back and they hold South Sudanese passport, they will find it very difficult to go back. They will not go back generally. So this is also going to affect us in terms of sports as well. And then there were also scholarships for studies. There were also some arrangements like the Mandela Washington Fellowship, where so many South Sudanese used to go to the U.S. every year for some months and come back. All these are now not going to happen. So really the impact here is huge. And as I said, many people have their families in the U.S., including actually people who are in this government. Many of them have families in the U.S., and also other ordinary South Sudanese have their family members there, and they often visit them. But all this is now not going to happen. So the effect is huge here, Hannah.
Patrick, thank you for just giving us all the details of how far-reaching this could be. Another big story in South Sudan right now, Patrick, is the news that the AU mediation team that was sent there to resolve the political tension is yet to meet with the Vice President, Riek Machar, who is under house arrest at the moment. What's the latest on that mediation process, Patrick?
Well, the AU team has been here now for 4 days. They are leaving on Sunday, and the team met with President Salva Kiir, and they also met other opposition political groups, but they did not meet Vice President Riek Machar, and the team is expected to leave Juba today and in the afternoon. So it's something that many people had hoped in, but up to now the hope is not that much now, because people expected that the team would meet Vice President Riek Machar and start a form of mediation where perhaps President Salva Kiir and Vice President Riek Machar would sit on a table and discuss, but this has not been possible. Instead, the team has been told that Riek Machar is a suspect and he will actually face, even though it is not clear what exactly are the charges against Riek Machar, but he, according to what we were told, is that the security and the people investigating are advising that at the moment Riek Machar should not be interacting with the visiting delegations that are coming to the country until the investigation is actually complete. So it is not, in as much as the country is getting back to normalcy, people are getting back to their work, still there is unpredictability and people are still concerned about the situation, Hannah.
Patrick, as always, thank you so much for joining us on Africa Live and giving us all those details. Patrick Ayet speaking to us from South Sudan's capital, Juba.